Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm Officer Saladas with
Uh,
Animal Care Services.
Okay,
I'm here in regards to
I'll get you. That's
right.
fine. This is just on the animal thing. I just heard my daughter said, my wife said the boyfriend called about the cats or something.
No,
Yes.
it's a call about a puppy, being abused.
Oh, no.
Well, basically, what happened is my daughter's
I
boyfriend.
don't know this. No, I'm on camera. I videotaped it. I guess the boyfriend, my daughter's boyfriend, got mad at her and said the puppy was abused. Oh, okay, that's not true. But I thought because of all the animals, they rescue so many animals. But as we were leaving the house, she said, "Oh, animal control's here." I guess he got in a fight with. My daughter must have gotten in a fight with her boyfriend. But this is okay. It's officer something. So whenever we have, whenever I have an officer, I told him I was turning on my phone. I said, "Brother, you're gonna have to wait. I record." I found. I'll do a quick update. So either way, I guess the boyfriend said the daughter, my kids rescue so many animals. But I found El Defensor. El Defensor was a guy by the name Homer Villarreal, and I guess he just got on Facebook maybe the last few months, and I wrote about he's an activist. Now look, he's a Hispanic activist, but some of the stuff he deals with the things I do. So today I was checking some sites, and that was very interesting that he's still active. He's on Facebook. I know a lot of people would not agree politically with some of the more liberal or even more conservative sites, but I thought that was interesting. So I'll do this quick update because we had officers. I think look, he was nice, but I told him, brothers, whenever I have contact with the city, I always video. The Judge Guy Williams case, it's interesting that Judge Williams, this is like a little news update, Judge Williams is a local judge that actually was in trial this week for felony assault with a deadly weapon. I'll be honest, I'm not sure why he took it to trial. Now, he might get off. There were 2 counts of felony assault with a deadly weapon. Now, the jurors, they're supposed to be somewhat sequestered, or they're not supposed to have read anything in the local media about Judge Williams. But he kind of had maybe a history of stuff like that. But I don't think the jurors heard any of that. From what I remember, the prosecution said if it goes to punishment phase, they're going to introduce like all these other things. It might not go to punishment phase. Judge Williams was accused of, he kind of had some history, maybe of road rage or whatever, and he cut some people off. Then the people, I think they're telling the truth, they said he pointed a gun at them from his vehicle. They made a police report, and I'm assuming they offered Judge Williams a plea, but he didn't take it. Many people that are big gun advocates, I own one legal pistol, but I'm not a big gun advocate, but many of them will fight a felony, because if you get a felony charge, you can't own any more guns. And I'm thinking that's probably why he fought this, because this was risky. He could do up to 20 years in prison or probation if he was found guilty. So I've been watching the trial this last week, and the jurors found him innocent on the first charge. Then they deadlocked on the second charge, and there was a mistrial called. Judge Williams had a very interesting defense. He claimed his gun was not loaded. Okay, we're going to go.
No, we're not. We're going to wait 10 minutes.
Oh, who made the report? David? Oh, this is my friend David. David's nuts. My friend David, I'm going to tell you, he lives right here. He shot and killed 2 people throughout his life. I did not know that. But there was a homeless guy that went into David's yard a few years ago. Supposedly, David killed that man. That was the second man David killed. David got off on that. That's number 2. I talked to David the other day, just as a friend, and he had some disagreements with the pastor. He said I should go kill that man. David's got a medical history, but David's got problems. His name is David Adams. He lives right across the street. We think he poisoned one of my daughter's cats because that's why they put these cameras up. As I spoke to David the other day, I'm going off a little now, he actually said he should poison a person. David is mentally unstable, but he's got a lot of physical problems. And my daughter said he came across the street the other day because of that history of killing 2 human beings. There's a problem with David. Okay, he is my neighbor. I try to be nice to David. His name is David Adams. But like I said, I always wondered if the person he killed him right here with his gun. He still has his gun. That was the second person he killed. He told me about the other one I did not know. It's very strange. You could have 2 homicides. He came across the street the other day with his gun on his belt because he kept his license and everything. That's a problematic thing. So this update will be a little bit more now. I didn't realize he was the one that made that complaint. David's unstable. And after he killed that person a few years ago, they came around, that family came around with flowers. When I talked to David, he was downtown, and there was a homeless man that approached him and his wife. And he was asking me about if I knew him. He said because he kind of maybe accidentally spit on his wife. David says, I want to know now if that man had AIDS. That's why he talked to me. I said, I don't think I'm familiar with him, David. He called the police that night. And he also told me that he would shoot that man and murder him to take him out of his misery. Now, I know David has got mental problems, but after 2 homicides, you would think that he would have learned not to speak that way. And he does talk that way often. I used to I try to work with him, but he lives right there. I can't believe he called the animal control police. And he's dangerous because he carries that gun still. It's my update.